Yay, we're live. Hi.
Hi, no one.
Come on, people. Oh, Jared's on. Hi, Jared.
Welcome.
Oh, Fireball is here. There she is. I guess let me share it on. Can I do that? Hey, girl.
Which one is he talking to, do you think?
Probably you. He's crossing. We have one viewer. Share.
It's a quality over quantity situation, I think.
Yeah, let's see. How do I share? Write a post. Watch people.
Watch.
All right, guys. I know that there was a couple of people that said they were going to watch, and I'm very disappointed.
I mean, it's been
specifically. Oh, hi, Brian.
It's been literally 2 seconds.
That's okay.
There's a delay.
Oh, you would know.
You're a delay. We have 3 people now.
Yay.
We should probably start talking about things.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Well, I'm your co-host, April.
And I'm your co-host, Maddie.
And there's a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Tonight, though, specifically, we're going to talk about the launch of There Are Lots of Things podcast. And Fireball is here to also talk about There Are Lots of Things. Okay. She's right here. You can't see her. Oh, there she is. Hi there.
Rude.
This happens a lot in production. We have to cut a lot of meowing out because this is where we do this is our studio.
And I'm always meowing.
Yep, something like that.
I should be speaking English.
Josh. Yeah, John's not watching.
John does not get on Facebook.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know.
All right. So like I said, I'm April, and this is Maddie, and we decided to start There Are Lots of Things podcast because we wanted to hang out with each other more.
Yes, that's true. What you doing down there?
You can't tell.
Yeah, I think we just wanted an excuse to hang out and talk and make something.
Yep. We have some interesting viewpoints on things. Most of the time, if you haven't already listened to the summer episode, they are different.
That's true.
Viewpoints, so it can kind of get a little humorous.
I thought you were going to say a little heated.
No, I can never get mad at you, Maddie. Fireball can, though.
She hates me.
Yep. So we decided to do There Are Lots of Things because we didn't want to be pigeonholed really into one specific topic.
Exactly.
So we decided, let's talk about all of the topics.
We decided let's go against all the podcast advice and not select an actual topic.
That is true. Hi, Josh. Ashley, you're amazing.
I give Josh a heart because Josh is the best.
She just liked yours, Ashley. She didn't give you a heart. Sorry.
No, I can do that. I don't know what that emoji means. Is that a high five or just like a...
It's a praise.
Okay, cool.
So to start off, we have this amazing logo.
Yeah.
That Joseph Clegg made for us. It's pretty cool. You can see that there's a couple of things that we already like on the logo, so I can't tell where's Epcot. On the other side, right there.
Yeah, it's very tiny. And books and women.
Yeah.
Hangers.
Popcorn. Bourbon.
Brains.
Bourbon and brains.
It's my second podcast.
Yep. So there's that.
Kentucky Zombie.
We got our intro song from Purple Planet.
Yes.
It's a pretty fun song.
We wanted Alan to make us a saxophone sexy jazz intro, but he has things to do. Busy.
Busy.
I think he was moving.
Getting a new job.
Yeah, getting a new job and moving. He didn't have time to compose us a song. But our song turned out pretty well.
I think so. It's called Gamer or something like that. So it's got I think a vibe that really flows well with Maddie.
8-bit. It flows well with me.
Yeah, you're a gamer.
That's true.
I'm not.
You could be. If you wanted to. You could do anything.
I don't want to be. So yeah. So I think what we're gonna do on this live is obviously launch the podcast. It popped up hopefully on everybody's feed because you already subscribed at 5 a.m. today. So if you haven't listened yet, why not?
You people in your jobs. Yeah, do you want to talk about our first episodes?
Yeah.
Our first 3 episodes that dropped?
Yes, first one was about Hamilton.
It was a little bit longer than we intended it to be, maybe.
It was an hour.
It was not an hour of recording.
It was only about 2 hours recording.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
Yeah. To edit, yes. Hamilton's pretty cool. I had just seen it right before we did the before we recorded the podcast, and I learned some new things.
Your mom is here, and your dad is too.
Oh, hey, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Yes, Hamilton was fun because I didn't know anything about it. That was a really easy episode for me because I didn't have any show notes or any thoughts in my head.
Actually, you did have some show notes.
I did. I had all 7 of the founding fathers written down.
I haven't told you this yet, but Mary said that was probably one of the funniest parts of the show.
Oh, good.
So, there's that. I wrote a essay.
Yeah, it was
for my show notes. But that's just how I do.
That was fun. I want to return to that format where you just teach me something and I just sit there and absorb information.
Well, then we become stuff you should know. And
yeah.
That's already happening.
All right. So Hamilton's fun. You should definitely listen to that one. I think that's probably one of my favorite ones that we've done.
One of the Schuyler sisters does get an axe thrown at her head.
But she dodges it.
But listen to it and you'll find out who. Interesting.
Joseph Clogg just pointed out that we take on really hard topics like summertime.
Depending on who you are, it could be a hard topic.
Hard hitting.
My mom liked that episode.
That was a fun episode.
Yeah.
We had some fun summer facts.
One of the episodes that Maddie and I had opposing views on.
Yeah. We'll probably have a winter episode, which is will be similarly divisive.
Oh, we should have named it after the Gilmore Girls episode. Oh, they just called it summer, didn't they? Never mind. That's what we did.
Yes.
Talking about the year in the life.
Yeah.
But they just called it season in the life. Yeah.
And then we did Our Childhood Revisited, which was a great idea that I did not convey very well to you, but I think that episode turned out
I do too. My mom also really liked that episode. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that one I think we're probably going to end up revisiting. And then we have 3 episodes in the
coming
hopper.
Up. Yep. The next one will be about TV binge watching. So we have a couple of our favorite television shows that we like to binge. I won't give any spoilers away.
No spoilers, but there are a lot of them. So many more shows than I was expecting.
Yeah, there's so many that it's 2 episodes because we did not want it to be super long like Hamilton. We are trying to keep our
what? He enjoyed the down each other's throat segment.
Well, you know. Anyways, we want to try to keep each episode about 30 minutes so that it's an easily digestible bit of content.
Mm-hmm. So that you can digest it and retain all of this important information.
Down your throat.
Put it right down your throat. And then, we have another episode on, I really like these.
Yeah, I can tell. I got them at Trader Joe's and they still look amazing.
So our other episode is about job interviews.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it would be that interesting, but I think it's going to be funny.
It is funny. What was the episode where I fell into the grave?
Probably if you didn't hear it it was probably binge too.
It's taking a long time for me to get through that.
Never mind.
I've edited fully 2 minutes of it.
Oh, good. Yeah, at one point Maddie did fall through a grate in my house.
There's a bit of a spike in the audio.
So that's obviously going to have to get cut
unusable. Out. Speaking of spikes in the audio, do you want to talk about our test episode?
We definitely can.
We did a test episode to make sure that we were good at it.
We were not.
We were not good at it. But somehow that did not.
On so many different levels were we not good at it. It was going to be called 30 Under 30 because of the Business First article that comes out that highlights 30 people under the age of 30. That's not what it's called,
Incorrect.
Friends.
It is actually 40 under 40.
So
we also had not figured out that you can't just cackle laugh right into the mic nonstop.
We both like to laugh a lot.
We do. That's probably
the one thing we learned was laugh away from the mic.
Throw your head back like that. But in the spirit of that, I wanted to ask you some fun questions, and I think the people watching can also answer if they so choose.
Oh wait, can we go back real fast?
No. Yes. We can.
So we were talking about some of the episodes that we have going on.
Mm-hmm.
One of the episodes that we're actually going to film tonight is about Harry Potter and does it hold up? It could. We don't know. We'll have to talk about it later. But we want to know what house you're in. Because I did my house and I am Ravenclaw. What are you?
Hufflepuff.
Jarrett's a Gryffindor. You know. So do that comment thing. I'm going to be a YouTuber.
Down in the comments. Like and share.
Yeah. Comment and my mom says I like watching you live. She's so cute. Yeah, comment. Tell Ashley, I know you have your house. Go ahead and put that in there. Girl, jeez. Anyway, so questions.
Yes. This list is all in italics and it's making it very difficult to read. For example, I just read this question: do you eat coupons?
No.
Do you cut coupons?
I sometimes cut coupons. I do the Kroger app and almost always. Well, I do the Kroger app and that automatically puts it on your Kroger card.
I don't know anything about that. We're going to talk after this.
Oh, okay. I also do the Cartwheel app and almost always forget to show them my Cartwheel barcode at the register, even though right before we get to the register, I sit there and I scan everything to see if it has a coupon. 10 seconds later, I forget to give it to the cashier.
I will sometimes cut a lot of coupons and put them in an envelope and then forget about that envelope for 6 or 7 months.
I used to cut coupons when I got coupons in the mail, but I don't do that anymore.
Do you want to ask me one, or do you just want to be interviewed like a movie star?
Do you like to use Post-it notes, Maddie?
Do I like to use?
That's what the question says.
Man, define. I don't really have super strong feelings about office supplies.
Oh, I love Post-it notes.
Really?
Yes. All of my ideas go on a Post-it note.
Is this podcast on a Post-it note somewhere?
Yes, some of my ideas for this podcast. For Hamilton, I wrote out my outline on a Post-it note. I'm gonna go to the other
questions. Are whack. I said whack.
Yeah, the title of it is what? 40 questions that you never get asked.
Yeah. Number 34. What's your favorite kind of sandwich?
Well, -10 points to Gryffindor. Shut up, Sarah. Oh, Brian, you're a Gryffindor too? Yeah. Okay. Hufflepuffs and Gryffindors get along very well, so there you go, Ashley and Brian.
I've heard that.
Slytherin and Ravenclaw.
Oh, Ashley, you're a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Badger pride.
Oh, God.
Did you answer the question I just asked you? Your favorite kind of sandwich?
I forgot. Oh, I usually like meat and cheese with no real toppings. So I don't usually like lettuce or tomatoes. I just like meat and cheese.
Okay.
Don't care the variety.
This is another topic on which April and I have very differing opinions. Just food in general.
I'm not the only one who has a different. It was the authorities. Who was it that I said?
FDA?
The FDA said that a sandwich is meat. And there was a lawsuit somewhere that said a sandwich is meat because of some sort of like rivalry with burritos and stuff.
I care not.
Obviously. Okay.
Are we
done? Oh yeah, no, I should ask a question, huh?
Keeping this woman on task is a job. I'm just kidding. She's the driving force of this whole project.
I went on to a different thing. Oh, I don't like any of these questions.
Okay.
Ask another question.
Oh,
I have one. Never mind. I found one. If you were a drink, what would you be?
A tall drink of water.
Oh shit.
No, actually my friend Sarah one time my friend Sarah and I went into a Starbucks. I think I dared her to do this. And when she went up to the counter, she said, "I like my coffee like I like my men. Hot, strong, hot, and black." And then she said, "But I like my women like I like my tea. Tall, sweet, and passionate."
So what did she get?
Passion tea.
Oh, okay.
But I think she had to explain it after that. Yeah. The barista was like, "What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Passion tea, please."
Passion tea, please. Speaking of drinks, I didn't tell you this story. So in our Childhood Revisited episode, we talk about a suicide, which is a mixture of all kinds of different drinks. And I say in the episode that it has to have orange soda, but I meant Big Red.
Oh, Big Red is a Louisville thing, isn't it?
Louisville in like a random place in Texas. Because the RC plant moved to Texas. Okay. Which is why I didn't know it was a strictly Louisville thing until I moved to Florida at one point, and I brought a Big Red to a party or something, and they're like, "What is this?" What is this? But the part I didn't tell you is I was at a sandwich shop earlier today, and I decided I was trying to film, but I guess I didn't do it correctly, myself getting a suicide at the drink station. Yeah. And as I was doing it, this lady comes up and says, "Are you getting a suicide right now?" And I'm like, "Girl, yes. Yes, I am." Girl. It just made me very excited.
That's adorable.
There's someone in the community out there.
The people.
The people. Also, and she called it a suicide, much like, we were talking about different names for it. And
yeah, I'm curious if anybody else calls it a suicide. Red wine. Oh, what kind of drink would you be? Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
Tuna melt. Oh, for sandwich, you people.
Hamburger.
A hamburger is a sandwich. It's meat and bread.
Yeah, I suppose so. I agree. Yes. This definitely is. Don't hurt me. Speaking of drinks, we were going to keep this to a half hour so the people don't get bored.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's already been 20 minutes of us just...
Jared, did you hear that? Speaking of drinks.
Houseboy.
Oh, we probably need to explain the whole drink thing with the cheers.
Yes. April had these beautiful cups made with our logo artwork, and then our closing tagline every time we end the episode, we wanted to have something that we say, and April came up with this. Because originally our podcast was going to be Wine and Wine.
Yep, and there's already one.
Or two or three.
Yeah, there's about a dozen. So I thought I'd make everybody a cocktail, but no one else gets to enjoy it but me and Maddie.
That's exactly the way I want it to be.
Okay. I need ginger beer, which someone in this house is supposed to be providing.
I want people to be able to see the ingredients.
I had fresh mint, but I killed it.
Suicide was always our answer. Gosh, that is such a tough sentence if there's no context. Oh, your mom's not bored.
Oh, thank you. Mom, you want us to keep Keep going.
Forever.
All right, so what I'm gonna make is a Kentucky Mule because we live in Kentucky and I like
And what
bourbon.
did you just put in there? Let's do it
Yep.
properly.
So I put some up unfiltered, which is why it kind of has a weird color that you can't see. Ginger beer, non-alcoholic. I forgot limes. So I have lime juice, which doesn't make it taste as fresh, but it's fine. And then we got some bourbon. And I'm using this. We won it at an auction. So that was 12 ounces of ginger beer. I'm going to do 4 ounces of bourbon. I'm going to eyeball it. I happen to know where the 4-ounce line is because I measured prior to.
You smart thing.
I know. All right. Pour that in there. I've never actually had a Kentucky Mule, so we're going to try this out together.
I'm excited because I had this revelation that, like, I will enjoy any spirit if it's mixed with ginger ale or Sprite, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a clear soda.
Fancy ice bucket for my Aunt Linda for my wedding. Oh, I'm going to get that everywhere. All right, and a mule. That one's nice.
Stomach ice.
And a mule, you're supposed to have crushed ice. I have gas station ice. So it's kind of the same thing. You're supposed to fill it up to the top. Come on.
My job while you're doing this is just reacting to everyone's comment.
Okay. All right. I've been drinking bourbon this whole time. Angel's Envy bourbon. So one of the things that we also want to do is take a lot of bourbon tours.
Yes.
And tell you about them. So do we not have any hookups to bourbon tours? For free, preferably.
Yeah, it could be quite a few since we live in Kentucky. Dang, girl.
We gotta drink something for our next episode.
That's true.
All right. Here's the real test, people. Oh, yeah, and like I said earlier, I definitely killed my mint plant, so there's no fresh mint in this.
You just got that.
I know.
You got that like 2 days ago.
Look, these are still alive. That's all I'm saying. I got it on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, judgy.
I'm not. I kill everything. I was just like impressed.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
I like it too. Good cocktail. I can't really taste the bourbon.
I can. I definitely can.
Okay. Can you really?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you got all of it. I think you got all of it.
I don't. You stirred it, you crazy woman.
I'll give myself a little more splash. Splish splash.
April's the classiest woman that I've ever known.
For a Moscow Mule or a Kentucky Mule, Moscow Mule has vodka. Kentucky has bourbon. You should not shake it because the ginger beer is carbonated. So you stir to mix the ingredients. You don't shake it.
We have 2 requests for a cameo from Jared.
Who said that?
Your mom and also Josh.
Hey Jared, if you're paying attention still, you can come up here. Hey.
And here he is.
Here's Fireball. Say hi. She's like, I do not want to be here right now.
Ooh,
okay.
Sass. Fireball hates and loves me, but mostly hates.
What's your issue, dude? You're the one who kept wanting me.
Where's your husband?
I don't know. He said it was delayed. Yes, Dad, I remember NASA and the cigars.
Jared, get up here.
Oh, hi, Alan. We were just talking about you.
We were talking about you.
Mom. I don't drink that much bourbon.
Alan, what's your Harry Potter house?
I'm very shiny. I think I'm sweating.
I've been sweating for roughly a month and a half.
Oh, here he is, everybody.
Jared! Welcome to the show.
Can you bend down? People want to see you.
They can't see any part of you. What are you doing?
There he is. This is my husband, everybody who doesn't know. But I think I know everybody who's on this.
That was it.
Alan, you didn't tell us what your Harry Potter house was. She was already on and did not like it.
Slytherin, of course. I think I knew that.
Alan, we would make a good couple according to the Harry Potter people because I'm Ravenclaw.
That cat's gonna rip your face off. Right.
Well, I like to continue talking, but I guess I don't want to bore people.
Yeah. We want to keep them wanting more, so they'll listen to our podcast.
I guess that's true.
Also, I am going to make a video, and you're going to be involved.
Oh, okay.
Are
you off on the 4th?
Yeah.
So I think I can fact check this, but I got an app that tells me what day is like the holiday for the day, and July 4th is Sidewalk Egg Frying Day.
Yeah, so I'm a vegan, and so I can't fry an actual egg, so I'm going to buy this freaking expensive Just Egg and dump it onto the sidewalk, see what happens. I'll also make you an egg, and so you can try it.
I would enjoy that.
I was feeling like my face was getting warm, and I was like, it's the studio lights.
Yes.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you were going to say? Oh, we need to pick the winner.
Oh, yeah. Duh. That's stupid.
We can't see who's watching. Well, we do know who the winner is.
We do. I'm gonna pick the.
Okay.
But not the very first one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. I promise you, this was a random generator pick. And it was number 20, I believe. And number 20 in my sheet was, I had to verify, Ashley Hall. You get this mug.
Hooray!
Hooray,
Congratulations!
Ashley.
She doesn't have the same name as either of us, so she's obviously not related.
Yay!
That was really random, though.
It
We
really
also
was.
have another one, so we can give away another one at a later date.
So to be entered to win a mug, you do have to like us, either on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or all three. The more likes or follows that you have on each of those different things, the more chances you have to win. If you share our stuff or, whatever, that's some additional entries. If you subscribe and let us know that you subscribe to the podcast, that's some more entries for you guys. And then review. We definitely want, shut up, Josh. We definitely want you to review our podcast because we want everybody who goes and looks at our podcast to know how freaking awesome. I almost said the F word, but my parents are watching. How freaking awesome we are. And we're pretty freaking awesome.
We are. I mean, I think you're awesome.
I think you're awesome.
All right, should we close it out?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. All right, guys, until next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
All right, let's end this.